Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. Another carry now for Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he's going to pick up the... He'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Again, it's Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially, and it'll be 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Myers in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
And Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 92 yards. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. DeAndre Carter returning it. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Garoppolo on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's White. They set up the screen. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And
that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get the pass rusher second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Garoppolo again. Now Garoppolo lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines, he did not.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
White.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Garoppolo. It's caught here by Adams. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Garoppolo now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second down, Jacobs once more. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says try something different? You know, because this has not worked all game long. They continue to try and get it done. They've got to come up with something a little bit different. Try something special, something they haven't seen.
Anything to score a point. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Here's Madison running on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action now. Cousins finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And he will have a Vikings first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down. First down, here's Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're able to build on things here with a field goal. But, the question is, how much longer can they really rely on their defense to pitch a shutout? That's a great question because the guys on the other sideline are saying, give us the ball. We want another shot at this. So, yes, tight game. He'll take the 3. But this game, it's far from over. Joseph now to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time.
Here we go.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Play action, Garoppolo. That's caught by Myers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Oh, and that is incomplete. Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I were 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end. The kick by Carlson is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step. There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway. After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right? It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently.
consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Going to run with Madison again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Throw left side, and Osborne has it. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Garoppolo. Got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And this was about as close to a shutout as you could get. I mean, barring a game where you only allow a safety, but this was the next best thing, just the field goal. That's all they gave up.
Yeah, and you know something, they're going to be disappointed because they gave up the field goal. But deep inside, somewhat satisfied as well, because you know how hard it is to keep people from scoring in this league. And the idea that you just gave up 3, yeah, your coaches will get on you. They'll say, we should have the shutout. But they also will be pretty satisfied with that type of a performance.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.